Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a tie-dye cake. The things you will need is 1 1/3 cup of milk, 1 large bowl, 6 bowls that are 3/4 of a cup, like they can fill up to 3/4 of a cup, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 3 eggs, an electric beater, but you can use a metal whisk, but it's preferred to use a beater so that you can have the same constant speed in your cake mix. And a cake pan. I'm using these small, they look like donuts shapes, cake looking ones, but you can actually make cake or cupcakes with this cake. And of course, the tie-dye cake mix by Buff Goldman. Of course, the first thing that you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So let's just put this to 350 degrees. Okay, right here. You might not be able to see it, but that's 350 degrees. And this is where you want to grease your cake pan with either flour or spray it with a non-stick cooking spray. So the next thing that you want to do is grab your cake mix and of course put it into your large bowl, and you also want to put your 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, your 3 eggs, and your 1 1/3 cup of milk. The recipe calls for water, but you can use milk to make it fluffier for the cake. So after you're done putting all your things into your large bowl, you want to mix your bowl with an electric beater. I'm using what looks like a whisk, and you're gonna do it for 2 minutes on a medium speed. But if you're using a normal whisk, you want to stir it 450 times. So after you are mixed your batter, what you want to do is grab your measuring cup and fill about 3/4 of a cup and then put it into your bowl so that each bowl will have its own color. So after you're done pouring your into 6 cups with 3/4 of a cup in each bowl, you want to put your food coloring dye. These ones came into the mix, but you can just use some edible liquid food coloring. So if you want to make red with these colors, you want to put 15 drops of red. To make blue, you want to put 14 drops of blue. For orange, 5 drops of yellow plus 2 drops of red. For green, 9 drops of yellow and 2 drops of blue. For yellow, just 8 drops of yellow. And for purple, 7 drops of red plus 2 drops of blue. So this is before I mix it. These are all the colors, and I did in the order of the box showing. So this one's red, this one's orange, this one's yellow, this one's purple, this one's green, and this one is blue. So you can either use a metal spoon or you can use a spatula. So that's what I'm going to use. And you just want to fold it in a bunch of times until you see the color without any white or anything else in it. So this is how the color should look like. I should also mention for the red one, it looked a little pink when I did the 15 drops, so I just added 4 more, so that would be 19 drops, and it looks more reddish. It's still a little pinkish, but that's still, like, maybe with the baking it will darken the color. So the next thing that you want to do is now you can pour it into your batter with your pan. And you can just do it in a random order. You can do it in a random order. You can do it in a specific order, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Whatever you want. It's tie-dye, so go wacky with it. So after you're done, it'll look something like this. And so, as you can tell, none of it's completely covered. And below it, it will be completely covered, and it would be layered. So in order, if you wanted to have some swirls into it, you can grab a knife, or a toothpick or something or a spoon, and you can just grab it and just start going up and down, moving the colors around in it. And it's fine if this still stays, because I'll just add more color to your other ones. So up, down, up, down, and do it to the rest. So after you're done doing it, all you want to do is just put your cakes or cupcakes into the oven, and you want to bake for 25 minutes to 30 minutes. To make sure the cake is fully baked, you want to put a toothpick in the center, and if it comes out clean, then you can pull it out of the oven, and if it's not, just bake it for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes longer. I should mention that not to really overfill your cake mixes, especially if you're making mini cakes, or else it will turn out like this. As if you can't tell, it is swelling up, or it's like overfilling. So if this ever happens to you, just cut off the top, and it'll be fine. Or you can just eat it as it is and just make it like a cupcake with the hole in the bottom. So yeah. So again, try not to fill it up too much, or else it will overfill itself. So like I said before, mine's overfilled. But after you take it out of the oven, you should leave it to cool down for like 15 to 20 minutes, or you can put it for 10, as long as they're chill, so that you can put icing over it. Just make sure they're really chill, because if you put icing over it when it's hot, it's going to melt and start dripping, unless you want that to happen on your cake. I also should tell you that, again, if this happens to you, very easily you can just chop off the top part and just put icing there, or you can leave it like that and make it look like splatter paint, or whatever you want to do. But see, as you can tell, the colors mixed in. So like you can see right here, the colors. So yeah, that's how it should look like. And next I will ice it, and I will show you how it looks on display. So this is what it turns out. Here are the other ones that we baked right here. As you can tell, it doesn't look good. I mean, all I see is crumble cake. So what you can do now is decorate it. And this only looks like this because I guess I didn't put enough what's it called? Pan spray, pretty much, non-stick pan spray. So pretty much, I'm just gonna add some frosting to it. I'm adding cream cheese frosting on top. Or if you want, you can just flip it over and do it like that. And then just frost it if you want to. So I already used a little bit of it, so just frost the top part if you want. You can frost the outer side. You can also frost the inner middle part if you want to. So after you frost it, mine looks like this because I'm not the best froster, and my cake was a little wobbly. So all I want to do is I'm just going to cut up a section so that you can see the middle of the cake. So I just cut that piece off. And as you can tell, there's definitely the tie-dye colors mixed in, especially since we blended it. So you can see the blue and the purple, the yellow. And now this is a cake that you can eat at home. Of course, with this batch, I only made 6 of these. They're not that big, as you can tell. They're like that big. So this should feed about a normal family size. Unless you have a ton of kids, then totally make a second batch, because those are pretty good. I actually really do prefer the cream cheese on this. It's really good. You could also... So yeah, the cream cheese is really good with this cake. You should totally do this with cream cheese instead of vanilla. So thanks again for watching this how to make a tie-dye cake. If you like this video, of course like the video, and please subscribe to our channel. And if there's anything that you want to see next video, just leave a comment down below, and we will try to make it Again, like I said before in my previous videos, it doesn't have to be baking, it doesn't have to be looms. We have a schedule so that we have specific days that we can do stuff. So yeah, just leave a comment down below what you want to see. And again, subscribe to our channel. Thank you, bye!